Hi there, I'm Matt from the Underground Cookery School, and today I'm going to do a video cookery lesson for you. Hi everybody, I'm going to show you how to make an onion gravy. Now what I've done in advance is I've just roasted off some chicken wings in the oven. Now clearly if you're going to make a gravy, there's a very good chance that you would be roasting a joint or chicken, duck, lamb, whatever it is. So I'm going to ask you to exercise your mind, use your imagination and just assume that this is a roast of your choice. So get rid of those bones, and in the bottom of the pan you can see there's quite a lot of residual fat and quite a lot of flavour in that pan. Well, what I'm going to do is I'm going to stick that on there. I'm going to add a teaspoon of flour and create what's called a roux. And a roux is what's going to thicken the gravy out. Now as I'm adding the flour to the fat, I'm just scraping all those juices and all those little bits of flavour into the residual fat and the flour. Just going to keep on working that. Now what I've also got over here as a sort of separate side project, because we're making an onion gravy, are some onions, and I'm just going to come round and show you those onions and show you what they look like. What I did actually is I just sliced the onions and I fried them off in a little bit of olive oil with a little bit of red wine. So, and the key to that is, as I said, just fry that off with a little bit of olive oil, fry those onions, sliced onions with a little bit of olive oil, some red wine, and just keep reducing that red wine until you get a nice oniony goo that we've got there. That goes back over the hob. So at the moment all that is the residual cooking juices, all the little bits of protein in the bottom of the pan, a tablespoon of flour, and I'm going to add a chicken stock. Add as much as you like. If you're going to add alcohol to this, like for example red or white wine, my advice would be to add that before you add the stock. So I'll always add the alcohol first, burn the alcohol off, and then add the stock. So what happens now is we're just going to reduce this down to a nice thick gravy, and this is going to take probably about 2 or 3 minutes of just constant stirring before we have the desired consistency. Right, now that gravy is looking very nice. It's thickened out beautifully. I'm happy with it, but I do nevertheless want to get all those bits of protein out of the gravy, because you don't want bits in your gravy. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pass them through a very fine sieve. So all I've got down here is gravy, like so. Just give that a little bit of a shake, or a stir I should say. What I'm going to do now is just add the onions that we cooked off earlier on, or combine the onions that we cooked earlier on to that gravy. And there we have the most beautiful onion gravy, which I'm just going to put on a plate, like so, and then let's just tidy it up, because you wouldn't want to serve that. And that's how to make an onion gravy.